Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here and having your kiddos here as we celebrate the end of our year of band and orchestra together. It's hard to believe it's already gone by. But we're here, and we talked to the kids. I think Mr. Payne had said it when I was running around earlier, maybe, but all the emails said it and all the things. But we told the kiddos when they're done, what are you going to do with your stuff, kiddos? Somebody's tired. Oh, you own it. You're going to turn it in. What do you get when you turn it in? T-shirt. They do. But they're going to turn those in. If they're continuing on, they want to play either next year at Simonds some more, or if they're coming here to Castellaro, either way, and they want to keep playing, we'll give them an instrument so that they don't spend the next 3 months without playing, because then they're just beginners all over again. And we're hoping that they can keep moving and progressing. So, our first piece we're going to do for you today is one that we've had for a while now, and it goes quick, and it's called Burnin' Hot. Like the orchestra, we have some slightly larger looking elementary students up here. We've been very fortunate all year to be able to have our chamber orchestra and jazz band kiddos come over with us. We usually bring them over once a year, twice a year, something to play for the kids and introduce them and meet. But we had, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 times this year where they got to come over and do some of them even one-on-one coaching or playing in sections, or Tuesday we played all together as a group to get ready for today. But it's been really great having them. It's great for the jazz band kids to try teaching and seeing what that's like and change their perspective on everything a little bit. But they learn a lot by doing that too. And then it's great for the Simonds kids to work with somebody close to their own age, but that has a lot more time on their instrument and higher skill level. But they can relate to them a little better than the old grumpy bald guy that just yells at them all the time. So it's been great having them there, and so a lot of them are sitting in with us today, those of them that can make it. to play with them and just give them some extra support and encouragement as we go. So, and our percussion section back there is all just new. Some of them are jazz band percussion sections or just kids that wanted to hang. But we don't do drums here, but they add quite a bit to the performance. They also add a lot of noise to rehearsal, so that's why we don't really have them, and they add a lot of noise to your house. So if moving forward in our more advanced groups, if we're able to have that, and we have some kids that are interested in starting to learn the percussion, we'll start to introduce that to some of them if they're still like, yes, I get this now, I want to play that. But it'd be great to have them. Now we're going to do a piece called Aftershock, and like all of our pieces for beginning band, it's high, fast, and loud. So here's Aftershock. Nothing like live music and playing in a new space and everything for the first time. If you had a hard time seeing on that one, kiddos, and you didn't know where we were, raise your hands up so you can actually see me. And so focused on that and buried in there, and I look back and I'm like, if you have a brass player, especially at home, feel free to encourage them to get their bell up. I don't care where it's at. Just walk by them while they're playing. Get your bell up. Doesn't matter. Let's point at the ceiling. Get your bell up. Doesn't matter. Mr. K talked about the music theory links and stuff that he sends home that they do. We have something kind of like that, which I know some of you have seen and heard, and because I've seen it on the little progress report, but we have the ninja music. They'll still have access to that, even after the year's over. Like the music theory links and stuff, that's super helpful, even if they don't play all the time. They just did that a few minutes every day, like, hey, let's go play a video game, and it's called school. But all of those just, drills on the note reading and the fingerings and all that stuff that are instrument specific help them so much. The kids here are finally starting to believe me, because even some of the bands are like, this is fun, why do I have to do this? This doesn't matter for anything. And then they play music and they're like, oh, this is easier now. Why did it get better? Because, like Mr. K said, once that stuff's just automatic, like knowing your math facts. My teenage stepson didn't believe me on that either. Like, I don't need to know my times tables until he was like in middle school. The faster they know that, the just easier everything gets for them. So whether they're playing over the summer or you're on vacation, you're gone the whole time, they can log on and do the ninja music from anywhere. So you're like, what's ninja music? I'll send you the email again if you need it. It's cool. You can go play it too. If you want an account, I'll make you your own. You can go compete with them and see who can get their black belt first. So, we got one last piece for you, and it's going to feature our trombones, who are feeling very shy today. We're missing a couple of them, but it's going to feature our trombones. It's called Slip and Slide, because trombones usually, especially in the early days, just get, boring notes because it's hard to move that slide. And everybody just assumes that they can't do it for some reason. So they just go, they're lucky they get to move. This one, they get to move all over the place. It's all about them. So hopefully you enjoy it, encourage them, and if you don't hear them, by all means, you'll know when it's supposed to happen. So hopefully you enjoy Slip and Slide. No pressure from them.